Hello, this is Itchy Bailey, and welcome back to Let's Play Breath of Fire 3! Let's cross Mount Myrneg over to Wyndia at last. Let's see, as far as my setup goes, I'd like to have my agility over 13. That's the fastest enemy in the area. So, yeah, we'll just go down to this. That'll be fine. I'm not really worried about my defense for the most part. And then as far as my skills go, you want to make sure that you've got Burn, which you could learn from Mage Goo earlier, and Frost, which you could learn from Migas there. Let's see, Jump is good, Influence can be useful, although not in this dungeon. The other skills are not particularly important right now. You definitely don't need Gloom or Snooze yet. But, Blind can be useful on occasion, but I wouldn't be using that here, really. So yeah, Burn and Frost, that's going to be your bread and butter. Unfortunately, we can't just cross over this area in the overworld over to the fishing spot there, so we actually have to go through the dungeon, at least the first time coming here. And let's see, there is an enemy skill that I would like to learn here as well. Which I can learn from this guy, Nutrude. Okay, so since I'm going to try and learn this enemy skill, I want to equip all my heavy armor to mitigate as much damage as possible, since I can't be defending while I'm doing this. Okay, well there's the skill that I wanted to learn. It's 2 hits at about, I think, 80% normal physical damage from 1 hit. So, that's pretty nice. It does cost 2 AP, and this guy... Hey! We got it! Alright. Yeah, this guy has 10 AP, so you only get 5 chances to learn it from this guy. But it's totally worth it, especially for Ryu at this point in the game being by himself. Now, Nut enemies have a dodge flag set on them that gives them about 50%. Evasion to your physical attacks, so the way you deal with them is with Burn, because they are weak to fire, and they've only got like 5 HP. So that's more than enough to get the job done. Easy enough. Since I did manage to learn the enemy skill so quickly, though, I would like to leave to save here. That way I don't have to do that all over again. Oh yeah, and get off all the heavy armor that I equipped there. Yeah, I was expecting this to go on for like a couple minutes, at least, to learn the ability there. But yeah, it's definitely one of my favorite enemy skills in the game. Effectively dealing 60% more damage on average using that. But yeah, like I said, it does cost 2 AP. But that's not really a concern here. I'm not really worried about my AP. There's no boss at the end of the dungeon for us to fight. But yeah, so... yeah, the 2 nut type enemies here have 5 HP. So even though Burn is pretty weak, it's more than enough to actually kill them. And let's see... yeah, Nuttroop has 13 agility, so I want to have more than that to be able to kill them instantly. Alright, so now, let's actually continue onward. Oh yeah, if you don't have Burn, you could also use Molotovs to do the same thing. Maybe stock up on a bunch of them at McNeil there, but it's easier just to use Burn. It's 1 AP, why not? And here we've got another new enemy, Nutmage. Let's see, they can cast Flare on you, so you want to watch out for that. Yeah, I probably want to kill the Nutmage first. But yeah, just like the other guy, they have the dodge flag set, so yeah, you want to use magic to kill them. I mean, you could hit them with a physical attack, but it's not nearly as likely, and this is immensely cheaper. Alright, got him. Easy enough. Oh, there we go. Well, now you got Molotovs if you wanted to throw one at the guy. Oh, who's this guy? Looks like another one of those monsters. Oh, okay. Is that a mistranslation there? Like an LR thing? Because the enemy that looks just like them is called Tar Man. Because, well, I guess they're made out of tar. I've never seen brown, yellow tar before. I thought tar was, like, always black. But, well, okay. In any case, this is a friendly monster, apparently, who tells you a whole bunch of things that I already covered earlier. But yeah, using blind on goo-type enemies, you'll usually get more experience for killing them if you wanted to do that. Oh yeah, and yeah, just what I was telling you, using fire on them to get around their high evasion. But as we all know in JRPGs, when someone tells you not to do something, you must then therefore go do it anyway. And there we get an icicle. I think that's ice damage on all enemies. So something to hold on to for emergencies. Yeah, there you go. But alright, let's get into the dungeon actually. Let's climb up here and then go east to another ladder going down. There we go. Yeah, pass up that ladder going up there for now. And then if we continue over to the east, haha, we can find a protein that increases your defense by 1. I want to save that for the next party member we get. So save that for later. And then we want to climb up 3 ladders. Yeah, don't bother with the 4th one. Just go around here to find a treasure, which is a bat amulet that makes you immune to the blind status, and we can actually encounter rippers here still. So, yeah, that'll help us out against them so we don't have to bother with eye drops, though I generally don't worry about the status in general. Okay, so now let's climb down a couple ladders, and then I want to climb up the ladder that we passed up earlier. There we go. Okay, then let's see over here. There it is, an item bag, but we can't get up there over here. We actually have to go in the opposite direction first. Gosh, I hope I can actually encounter a tar man. I would kind of like to show them off here, but eventually, viewers. Skip that ladder. Go all the way down here to get some money. Okay, if I don't find the Tarman soon, then I'll probably just run away from battles until I do find one. Yeah, we're pretty much at the end of this place. Okay, there's the guy I'm looking for, Tarman. Yeah, it didn't take me too long. These guys aren't that rare, but anyway, as the other guy was saying, or contrary to what the guy was saying, do cast Frost on Tarman, and they'll essentially be paralyzed there for the remainder of the fight. So, that's pretty nice. So, just do that. Boom, easy kill. Though they do have 78 HP, but we should easily kill them before they might otherwise thaw out. Don't worry about using your AP for healing throughout the dungeon, it's fine. As you can see, I have not used a whole lot of AP going through this place. See, can I at least slash the bushes? Okay. Easy enough. What the? What's Sunder doing here? Maybe I can sneak past the guy before he sees me. Wait for what? Don't answer that, viewers. What are you doing there? Don't answer that, viewers. I'm not your bro, dude. Yeah. I am? Oh. Okay. Well, no wonder you got, yeah, he's only got 1 intelligence. Well, I'm not quite dead yet, sir. I'm not the boy you're looking for. I mean, we do have ghosts, zombies, and vampires in this series. So why not? I mean, you shoved the lightning bolt up my ass. Oh, okay. Well then. And he died. Yeah, sure, dude. Why not? You stabbed a kid in the back and you think you're the strongest? What was that noise? You keep using that word. Whoa! Hey! We can still transform into a dragon. Apparently not. Yeah, I'd probably have to agree with Sunder on that one. What? What do you mean? I'm a dragon. Where are you taking me? Game? Well, unfortunately, it's going to be a while before we get to that fishing spot. Well, at least they're taking me in the general direction that I was already heading in the first place. Lots of windmills there. I suppose it makes sense. I mean, it is Wyndia, after all. Ah, okay, they're taking me all the way there. Yeah, some of the dialogue here, the boxes close automatically there. Nothing I can do about that. That one I can. Why would it be serious? Oh, I'm surprised you guys even know that. What's gonna work? Oh, I got better. Well, it's, well, it doesn't look like a dragon. No. Keep on getting into these cages. Maybe I can break out of here again. Guys? Ha ha. What, you gonna arrest the kid too? Dude. Okay. Kind of reminds me of Guardia Prison. But, no, that's another game, viewers. Well, now what do we do? Ha ha. How did Balio and Sunder get captured anyway? I mean, there's no way the soldiers could have overpowered them. I mean, they could have probably killed everyone in the room just casting lightning on everyone. What was that? Game? Oh! Someone's coming to see us. I think this is the only time in the game we hear this song. Hey, how's it going? Nina! Just like every other Breath of Fire game. Oh, yeah. Hey, alright. You kindly just unlock the door and I'll get out of here. Oh, no, not those guys, Nina. You can just leave them there. Oh, that too. You're not actually going to let them go, are you? Of course she is. I mean, she is 6. Or whatever her age is, I don't know. I think of everyone in JRPGs with their age being a multiple of 6. Unless otherwise stated. So, 6 she is. She's certainly not 12. How is she even getting access to the keys and everything? Oh, okay, they are gonna leave me alone. Well, thank you. That's... dumbass. Oh. Oh, yeah. Well, that didn't go as planned. Okay, well, whatever shall we do? Let's see, can I get some help? Guards? You do have guards in this prison, don't you? Yeah, could you, like, come over here and actually do your job? Dude? Of course not. I mean, yeah, this is kind of a peaceful kingdom, but still. Tapeta, is that you? No, that's another game. But in any case, no, yelling for the guard won't do anything. We have to try and break down the door. First time doesn't work either. But, yeah. Maybe I can dragon my way out of this? Or we could try running really hard. Is this the worst prison ever? Spoiler alert! It is! Even the doors don't work that well. Yeah. Really? Well, unfortunately, we're not going to be able to get to that chest for a long time, viewers. Can we get the guard to wake up? No, we can't. We'll have to go this way for now. But over here, we can pick up a skill ink. Also, since that incident there at Mountain Myrneg, Ryu has access to Ascension, which finally lets you actually transform into a dragon there. And then, let's see. So yeah, we have access to the Flame gene that lets you transform into a Flame Whelp or Fire Whelp, whatever it is. But I'll go over how genes work later when it becomes more pertinent. Okay, but for now, before going onward, I would like to save so I can show you guys something. Hopefully I'll be able to get it to work on the first try. If not, I'll just skip to when I do get it to work. Okay, so far so good. Let's, oh, who's that guy? No, that was a unicorn. I mean, they've got the horns and everything. What more do you want? Well, she woke up quickly. that too. You guys really want to draw that kind of attention to yourself, though? Ha ha. What do you mean enough is enough? You burned my house to the ground! What more do you want? Say but again. Oh yeah, I am kind of a pseudo-immortal dragon. Oh, yeah, that's true. But I'll see what I can do. For boss time against Balio and Sunder. Now, you don't actually have to win this fight, but I would like to try something here. Hey! We survived! Woohoo! Oh, okay, not that time. Okay, but anyway, if you die, then, well, Nina's here somehow. What medicine? How did they not capture you again? You did? I would beg to differ on that. But, yeah, that's, not the result that I would want. The plot progresses the same regardless of how how you, end the fight. But it is actually possible to, well, somewhat win the fight and still be able to progress from there. So, let me give that another try there. But yeah, that was just unfortunate there. Alright, let's try that one again. By the way, what I did just there is soft reset the game. The way you do it is you just hold the select and start button for a few seconds, and it'll take you right to the title screen sequence like I just did there. Otherwise, if you hard reset the game, you'd have to go through the whole PS1 boot menu all over again. That would take longer. So if you're trying to save scum something, do the soft reset. That would be the fastest way to go. But yeah, I just got really unlucky in that first attempt there. Balio's got 10 agility and I've got 14, but he still got his turn before I did anyway. Usually that is not the case. Hopefully this time things will be different. For boss time! Against Balio and Sunder. Okay, first things first, get influence on Balio. That way Sunder will always attack him because he's got 1 intellect. Although that should be obvious. Uh-oh. Okay, we're good. So, in order to win this fight, all you really need to do is just survive. It is totally not worth the effort, but I want to show it to you guys anyway. Not to mention, in order to keep myself at max HP every round, I will sometimes need to use vitamins. And those are not nearly as easy to come by as healing herbs are that are dirt cheap. Oh wow, that kick can really hurt there too. So basically what I want to do is just wait around long enough until Nina wakes up on her own there. But in order to do that, I need to survive long enough for that to actually happen. You probably could grind another level or two, and that would make this a lot more consistent. This is taking me several attempts in order to actually make this happen at my level. So I could use a little more HP, and agility there. But I didn't want to grind just to show this. Okay, well, at least I only need to use healing herb this round. But yeah, it's totally not worth all the vitamins that I'm using here. The heal spell's even worse than a healing herb. I would not rely on the spell to be able to guarantee your survival. Because otherwise, I mean, even another kick could probably still finish me off anyway. Ha ha. Well, good thing influence is still working. Although I am getting a little light on my healing items. You can wake up any moment now, Nina! Any minute now. Oh, I better not run out of vitamins. I mean, I do have a multivitamin as well. But... Whoa! Hey! We survived! Woohoo! And that doesn't even break the influence there. Okay, so Nina woke up. So now, please let me get my healing in. Okay, good, good. Okay, so we should be good now as long as I don't die. Yeah, so Nina escapes there. Yeah, we're not supposed to lose. Let me see the script. Okay, let's just defend here then, since I don't actually need to heal. Well, that too. I do like that they actually have dialogue for this. And we get a whole bunch of experience for defeating them. But yeah, that is, yeah, way too many resources spent just for that. Oh, yeah, I guess I did. Something like that. I survived. Oh, well, they were. Well, glad you got away. But yeah, I think the rest of the scene just progresses the same otherwise past this point. Yeah. So now, let's do this somewhat the intended way of getting through the fight. Waking up Nina and moving along then from there. So yeah, just hold the select and start button. You can reload really quickly there, like that. Yeah, there's not a lot of boss fights like that. Okay, this time, yeah, we'll just go straight to the end. Oh, I think you could actually, like, use skill notes from the diary, can you? No? Oh, okay, no. I'm thinking of something else. Never mind. Carry on! So yeah, the whole idea of the fight is you want Nina to escape. And then... yeah, Balio and Sunder escape, but you don't get anything for getting through the fight that way. But, I mean, it's only like 110 experience, and it's not worth all the items that I would have to use in order to make that happen. Well, then, I'm going to set you on fire! For real boss time! Okay, so get heal on Nina there. She'll wake up. Maybe whack these guys upside the head. Come on, Nina. Ha-ha! There you go. Then she escapes. Oh, yeah, I guess I could try to survive. Yeah, so you see how that ended the round instantly? Sunder didn't even get his turn. Well, okay, now he did. But yeah, either way, yeah, just get through the fight. There's not really much of a point there. I don't mind losing the one or healing herb I used there. What medicine? Oh, okay. Well, now that dialogue actually makes sense there. Hey, all right. Well, I don't talk really. But apparently, Nina doesn't like periods either. At the end of her sentences. But now we've got more party members with Nina. Okay, but yeah, let's get back up to save, at least, after going through all that. Okay, so how are we looking? Okay, so for Nina... Oh yeah, she comes with a soul gem. Kind of like the... what is it? What was it? The green gem or green dream gem? Whatever it was in Chrono Trigger. You die, and it'll resurrect you. But then it breaks. So I would not bother using that. Okay, but otherwise, yeah, I want to keep her agility as high as I can get. So the pointed stick is even weaker than her default weapon, but I don't want to equip that on her right now, although it doesn't really matter. But the reason I got two of them was so that way I can have both a pointed stick and an oaken staff in my inventory for the event later on, where I'm going to want to have 15 different weapons in my inventory there. But, okay, finally made it through all that. Yeah, it took me a lot of recording attempts to show winning the fight, if you can even call that winning. But can we make it out of the prison at Wyndia? Find out next time on Let's Play Breath of Fire 3. This is HC Bailey, signing off. Have a good day.